Thanks for coming by. Again, I got the Discord too. So again, if y'all want to join the Discord and join the chat, just click that link. We can chat it up. Alright, but for right now, I'm gonna just be going around. Leveling up. Alright, there we go. Good thing situated. This won't be an entirely long stream like the other one, but it's going to be quite fun.
Yeah.
It's going to be something.
This is it. Yeah. Yeah. This is it. Heal. Yeah. Yeah. Back off. This is it. Yeah. Yeah. Take this.
Alright. Yo, it's cool though.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people talking about psychedelics nowadays. And remember, this stream does not promote the use of illegal or legal psychoactive compounds or drugs.
Yeah.
I would not condone that you go and recreate anything that's heard on this channel. And the atmosphere is really changing.
Yeah.
The number of people coming forward with their stories is very, very interesting. It's very, very interesting to be a part of, too. Like, it's kind of wild for me to take notice that I'm part of this story of sharing online. Probably because it's such a small channel that I'll never take notice of it, but whatever's happening is happening. These new YouTube channels popping up. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Take this.
I think for real, for a lot of people just getting tired. And not just tired, because we've been tired. But a lot of people, I don't know, it's like consciousness is just developing this mentality in itself to have some people come across some life-changing experiences just from ingesting a plant. Well, all from ingesting a plant. I wouldn't say just. But still, when you're in that experience, walking down hallways and stuff like this, you really start asking, like, yo, did the plant really do this? That's how people during trips, they be trying to convince themselves that this is just a trip, this is just a trip. But then it get wild, because then with that, you forget a lot. You forget a lot of stuff that you can actually take back that help you out. Maybe like family members and stuff. I can't tell how much these mushrooms and things help me to relate more, or be more relatable, or not, I don't know, open up more to my family. Like, see where they coming from and not be just so upset that they came into this life and raising it the way that they did. For better or worse. Because, you know, we all say, oh, I wish it was like this, oh, I wish it was like this. I know all of us, but most of us. Oh, what are these triangle entities? Fight, just level up.
Yeah.
This
is it.
talking to my girlfriend about one of her bosses, and she was saying how about she was talking to me about it. She was saying how she wears the same clothes all the time, but like the same cycle of clothes. Because you know, at her job, you gotta wear certain clothes. Work with elderly, certain things like that. And just how you know how it is at the job. It's not a complete uniform, but it's a kind of uniform. It's a kind of you gotta dress like this. So she was saying even on her vacation, she took the same clothes. And I was trying to describe, this thing came to my mind, JUSt TAi, and I was saying, yo, I don't think it's a difference between her work mindset and her regular living mindset, like what she do outside of work, like it's all the same. And that's what made her comfortable. And it's not going to change until some bigger concept come and change their reality. Like a lot of us get stuck in patterns because it's comfortable. And we keep ourselves so busy with extracurricular activities trying to gain something. Like a lot of us, we do have to feed our families. And nowadays the way to feed our families is by signing up our lives for 9 to 5s and all these things, but it's a lot of ways to control your life now. And with building up your own business, building up your own brand, built around things that you believe in. Or at least things you think about. People been wearing the same hairstyle for years. We're like, yo, I always put some ponytail on my hair, or 2 pigtails, or I always got the same braid hairstyle. Like, look at the artists that's out there. Their hair stuff is always changing. I think when you really get connected with yourself, and you're not so distracted in your mind, you allow yourself to be able to be like when you was a kid, and you wanted to, if you was a girl, always want to change up your hairstyle, try different things. It's like we forget that part of us. So much so that we don't live in it, or so much so that we just think that we can't never get it back. Or that we just say, man, that's just how it is with kids. Once you grow up, you're just not like that no more. Let me see what's in here. Now I was looking at another video on free diving. Somebody posted it in True Life Discord. That's pretty cool. Because it do look fake. The way that you moving around underneath there forever. They, like you was pointing out, they probably did have a little oxygen tank to help them out at a certain point. Cause it was like a 10-minute dive. But it's people out here that's holding their breaths for long periods of time. And the cool thing why I bring it up is that I think in order to achieve that, you have to have a certain peace in your mindset. It's to achieve a certain awareness in your mind where you're not freaking out when you're underwater. And it go even more than that. I was thinking about tying about David Blaine. And you know David Blaine, he did the world record. I think he stayed in for like, hold on, I don't want to make this up. How long did David Blaine hold his breath underwater for? Yeah, I was on the bunny. He held his breath for 17 minutes. David Blaine held his breath for 17 minutes in public, with like people watching him and everything. So the state of mind to be able to achieve that kind of, what people say, madness, or man, I care for his lungs and stuff like that. I think it's all about where you're going in your mind and letting your body instinctively take care of itself, as well as a humongous amount of training. Because you know, you have to prepare your lungs. You have to have healthy lungs and healthy chest muscles in order to hold the air properly and hold in enough air. Practice breathing and meditation techniques. so that your mind doesn't panic and think that it's about to die. And this is similar to me to mushroom trips and things where you try to get control of your breathing and stuff, because you're like, man, like ego death, like, man, I'm gonna die, I gotta keep breathing, I gotta control my breathing. But then once you let go of that breathing and a whole new set of awareness come about, and you find hours later that you didn't die, it's like, oh wow, well, what is that, mentor? Like, oh wow, this is something.
Yeah. Back off.
What is this? You're telling me to collect the items that dropped. That's it. Stay up here. What's going on with this thing? Alright. And then it just disappears. Okay. Interesting. Page is locked. Even more interesting. But yeah, guys, I was thinking too, if y'all want to go into Discord and leave in some SEO tags that I can use on the videos. And SEO tags is like what you type in on videos. It's what you put in the tagline of the video, the metadata when you're making it, so that when people type in stuff, certain videos, your video will pop up with certain search terms. So let me know what you guys are typing in your videos, so I can know what to put in the SEO, so that these videos can start popping up more around the place. Because it's wild seeing people do the same thing, and then because of something that I'm gonna figure out, my videos don't get as much seen as most other folks. And I'm upping the production value as much as I can, as much as I'm allowed to. And it's on from there. If y'all can see, the JUSt TAi show has been getting better and better with quality camera and its ups and downs. And now the fact that I can do games and stuff, and have the green screen going on with nature and trees, and still have this Discord open where people can talk and vocally share their opinions. I love it. I love where it's going. I love the sense of all of this. And right around when I first started this, around, again, vision board, everything that I wanted the show to be about. I wanted to be a psychedelic podcast where people call in and have all these things going on. I wrote it out, and I still have that vision board tucked away. So now it seems as though, since I wrote that board out, for me, I wasn't able to fully conceptualize the dream, because I was lacking in technology. I was really lacking in technology because the lifestyle that I choose to live. I couldn't just say, I'm gonna go to the store real quick and get my ideas on and popping. So, and then I was just a lot of other ups and downs that I allowed to get in my way. That all was just angles in the stars, all just teaching lessons that I'm glad I went through. And y'all hear about it when I be talking on the channel, and most of it for the most part. For the most part, but when I wrote out that vision board, it seemed as though other channels started picking up on that idea. And that's why I love the idea that this world is more than we are not our thoughts, but we connect to this field and we just observe them and we choose what we want to latch on to. And depending on your experiences and your curiosity, that's what thoughts decide to come to you. And you know, your thoughts determine your REM reality. So whatever that, you know, you can follow in the picture. So it was like I was connected with a vision board, writing all this stuff out. And then over there in True Life Stories and over there in some other channels, it was exactly as I wrote it. Exactly, Dave's podcast is exactly how I wrote it. So it's cool because it's a million trillion ideas. And it's just gonna keep on growing and growing and growing. We're gonna combine ideas, people gonna be acting them out. And it's just very cool how the universe works. Because it was making me, you know, when people invent stuff, like when big inventions are made around the world, it's reports that another inventor was on to the same thing, and they was totally unaware of each other's work. Like, this is all documented. They was totally unaware of people's work. There were certain patents that, was patented just like 2 days away from each other, and it's like, oh, sorry, somebody just like came here 2 days ago. Imagine that person was like, yo, wait a second, I was sitting up in my coop and did all of this, and now somebody did this exactly, and somebody else. Like, it's never just one person. It's like 3-4 people that will be on that too. I think that's we see that a lot in music. It's abused in music though, because a lot of people. But when certain waves or forms of music hit the stage of where we are now, then when you get in that vibe of creating the music there, you're like, yo, this feel good. This is the vibe right now. Especially when you created it, or were like one of the first 4 people, like Snoop, Nate Dogg, and Dr. Dre and them, or just like any trilogies of people. Led Zeppelin, Iron Maiden. That's what I say, man. Don't waste your life away. Don't think that you can't have these ideas. Be great. Dream is like one of the best portals. Well, imagination is one of the best portals to this dimension of like literal power, of the essence to like change your destiny. Or I was going over in the OA the theory of the fourth reality, where they was talking about the theory of the fourth reality, where instead of being it is like infinite realities where every single thing is happening all the time. Reality is like based off these decisions, and it could be a whole nother lifestyle, a whole nother fork in reality of life. Like a whole nother reality is created based off of the decision that you made. It was something like that. They was comparing it to the many worlds theory. Or the many worlds interpretation. Why are all these doors locked? And another fact, I'm able to go live. I wasn't supposed to be able to go live a long time, until I had 1,000 subs. But we still on the road to 1,000 subs. This level was boring. I think I'm actually just gonna go and try to defeat this guy. I'm gonna show y'all the guy that I'm trying to fight. And I want to show y'all this, for those who missed out on the last stream. The betwixt and between. Look at this realm. That's beautiful.